Welcome. Before we jump in, I want to get clear with you about why we created this program in the first place. It's because I and so many of the men that I've worked with have experienced the same challenge around relating with women, which is specifically around having access to our sexual desire and our sexual power. And by that, I mean that we have ability to sexually express ourselves, be clear and unapologetic and forthright about our attraction, to be able to feel the intensity of sensations in our body, and be able to enjoy the circuit of attraction that happens from our body to her body and back again, as opposed to attraction just being an intellectual idea. The problem is because when we don't have this experience, when we don't have these channels in our bodies open, what ends up happening is women don't feel us, they don't trust us because they can't tell where we're coming from. Even if we're intellectually attracted to them, they can't feel that, they can't feel us, and so they're not sure why we're putting attention on them. It also ends up putting us in the friends category when we don't want to be. It's like I kept hearing that time and again, like, you seem more like a friend to me, or more like a brother. And I just was so sick of hearing that. And I realized that this was part of my relationship to my own sexuality that was creating this experience. So I know how it is to have the frustration and the irritation of continually being related to as a non-sexual being. And I know that the source of that comes back to me not owning my own sexuality. It cut in the way of my ability to really have the kinds of rewarding relationships that I really wanted to have with women. And it also led to me not being able to maintain the spark with women in relationships that I really wanted to be with. So it can screw you over if you don't have access to this. It can screw you over from the moment you walk up to a woman, whether there's that charge of attraction from as you're interacting with her, you're creeping her out if you don't have that sexual access available to you, all the way into when you're making a move or looking to escalate the interaction. It's going to feel weird and choppy if you don't allow your sexual desire to actually carry you through the interaction. And when it is open, it's completely natural. And finally, without access to your sexual desire and your sexual power, it creates problems in your relationship long term because she's not getting that force, that energy, that particular flavor of masculine command that she longs for. And so she's going to get bored or look to get that need met elsewhere, and the relationship is going to fall apart if you're not claiming that part of yourself. So that's why I created this program. And what you're going to get in this program is a series of very applicable, practical steps that you can take to completely transform your interactions with women, and in particular your relationship to your own sexuality, your own sexual expression, your own sexual desire.